Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and today I thought we could do something fun and go over the new Hobonichi Techo 2023 lineup. So today is August 25th and as of I believe last night, the entire Hobonichi lineup for 2023 was officially released, and I thought it would be fun to sort of go over it together with you guys, sort of give you my first impressions and a first draft list of what I think I might order on September 1st. So first and foremost, I just want to put it out there. These are my opinions. This is totally for fun. Please don't take anything I say personally. If you enjoy one of the designs that I say I might not get or I don't like, that's totally okay. We all have different tastes and each of us is going to have certain things in this lineup that speak to us more than others. But I do want to know what you guys think of all of these things, so if you want to leave those in the comments, I'd love to sort of chat with you guys about what you think. I do want to say I have not seen the full lineup yet, so this will be my first time. I have seen sort of snippets of it on people's Instagram stories, so that's the only thing I'm going off of. I will say what I have seen from people like regarding their opinions, especially on the weeks, is that they're not thrilled. So we will get to that. I think today I'm gonna go over just the covers and the week's designs, because if I were to go over everything in this lineup, we would be here literally forever. I could talk for days about like all the pencil boards and accessories and all of that kind of stuff. So to try and keep this short, we're just gonna do the covers and the weeks. But if you guys wanna see another video with the accessories and the drawer pouches and all of that, I'd be happy to make that. So let's get started. So I'm here on the Hobonichi website, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it by just new things in 2023, and I believe my currency is already set to US dollars. So I think the order we're going to go in is A5 covers, then A6 covers, and then Hobonichi weeks, and I will try to leave timestamps for all of these down below in case you are just curious about one of the sizes. So yeah, I want to start with the Cousin because that's the one book that I know for sure I'm buying. I think with the weeks, it's really going to depend on the designs. Whereas I know even if I hate all of the covers in the Cousin collection, I'm going to get the Cousin anyway. So yes. So something cool that they have done this year is they've come out with an English version of both the weeks and the Cousin. And I know a lot of people are super excited about that. However, I am going to stick with the Japanese version for literally one reason, and that reason is I hate quotes in my planner. Specifically pre-printed quotes that I don't get to choose. If there's going to be a quote in the planner, I'd like to decide what it is. And obviously, as you can see, like if you've ever had a Cousin or you can see in this picture, there are quotes in the Japanese version, but since they're written in Japanese and I don't speak Japanese, I'm okay with it. But if I were to see an English quote in my planner, that would drive me bonkers every single day. So not gonna get the English version, but it is very, very cool that this is now an option. So I'm gonna get the Japanese Cousin, and I'm like 98% sure it's gonna be an Avec because I like to put like pictures and tape stuff in and use stickers, and the bulk really gets to me. So yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna go for the Avec. So scrolling down already, right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you right now, I love this. I think in a plan with me that I had posted a couple months ago, I talked about how gray and yellow is my favorite color combination. And like, I love this so much. I think in this first photo, it does come off very like cool tone gray, but in these, at least the way that my monitor is showing it to me, the gray is very much like a taupe. It's very warm, and I honestly I love that. So this is definitely, oops, wrong picture. This is definitely going on the list of like possible things for me to buy. I think I'm just gonna call it like my like list, and that's just going to mean things that I like enough to consider buying them. Because to be honest, the things that Hobonichi releases are always really pretty to me. Sometimes they're just not my style, and I wouldn't consider buying them, but I still do appreciate them. So the things going on this list are going to be things that I would consider buying. So this is definitely going on there. It's so pretty. But also, surprisingly, this, oh, by the way, this was called Cloudy Moon, but This one that's called Night Flamingo, I kind of love. It's so different because I would never think to put like this deep purple and this bright coral together. Like that doesn't comprehend in my brain, but seeing it in these pictures, I kind of love it. Anyway, I love this. I think if the colors were reversed and that really bright coral was on the outside and the purple was on the inside, I'd hate this. I don't think I'd like it at all, but the way that it's put together, it's stunning. So this is definitely going on the list as well as something I would heavily consider buying. Okay, so I'm like almost positive that I have seen this before. I know it says it's new in 2023, but I swear the name Drink Me Soda and this color combination has existed before. Let me know if you also are thinking the same thing. Maybe it was an A6 cover. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I saw this last year, and I'm pretty sure my opinion is the same where it's not for me. Let's see. This one's called Tokyo Metronome. This is really pretty. Oh my gosh, look at the back. They're little creatures playing the piano. That is so cute. It's really pretty and I can appreciate that, but it's not really my style. And I don't think I would purchase it, but it is so pretty. Okay. Ooh, I really like this. We'll get to this in a minute. This one, I saw this design on someone's Instagram story, but I'm pretty sure it was like a Weeks book, not the A5 cover. This is stunning, honestly, but it's again one of those things where it's not really my style. Like I'd like to look at it, but I wouldn't gravitate towards it, especially when there are other designs available. But once again, it's super pretty. And it looks like it's like a shiny material almost, not like a cloth. Let me see what kind of material it is. Okay, yeah, silk screen printing, which creates a glossy effect on the print. That's awesome. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not going to purchase this, but it is super pretty. Now, this polar bear is adorable. Like, I love this. However, having a cloth cover in white does scare me as someone who has either a drink or a snack within arm's reach at all times and is not particularly careful. I'm not saying like I'm reckless with my things, but I mean, things get stained on my desk, and having I know you can get like a clear cover on cover for these, but like even the inside is white. I don't know. I feel like I don't trust myself enough to get this despite how cute it is. Like, oh my gosh, look at this little guy on the back corner. Oh, I love him so much. Yeah, this is really cute, but yeah, I don't trust myself. So I'm not gonna get this. But if I did trust myself and I had like a no snack or drinks near my planner rule, I would probably get this. But let's look at this one because I am obsessed, basically, with this. I think everything about this is so good. The colors that they chose, like especially bringing in this color for like the trunk of this tree with the pastels is incredible. And I am here for things that are untraditionally colored. Like I think if they had made this with like the lemons being yellow and the pears being like a yellow green, and I don't think I would like it as much, but I think the colors that they chose are perfect to go with the art style. And I love that they put these over here in the corner. Yeah, this is awesome. This is definitely going on the list, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy this. It is also canvas and it's light, but I feel like since there's a color on the inside, it'll be a little bit better. I'm not gonna say that stains won't show up, but I do feel like it'll hide them a little bit better if they do. Also, I'm just kind of obsessed with this more than the polar bear, so I think I'm willing to risk it a little bit more. But I don't know, those solid color ones that come in like that kind that doesn't get dirty very easily, and I love those too. So that's gonna be a tough decision, but yeah, this is definitely the front runner. Like, this is so beautiful. I hope this comes in a Weeks. If this came in a Weeks book, I'm sold on the Weeks, like 100%. So next we have this cute little elephant. It's giving very like children's book vibes. Ah, yes, it's a children's book, so that makes sense. I don't know, it's very cute. I love the back with this, like it's cute, but like I don't have children. I'm gonna have to pass on this one. But if this comes in a pencil board, I might jump on it. This could very easily slip into my cart if it came on a pencil board. So next we have the Mother collection. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm loving the vibe that this is giving, but I feel like I can't buy anything from the Mother collection because I'm unfamiliar with the Mother franchise, and that would make me feel weird if people were to like ask me about it and I can't say anything. I would heavily consider these if I did know anything about that franchise. Sort of the same thing, skipping ahead a little bit to this one piece. Like I said, I'm unfamiliar with it, so I'm not going to get anything from that collection. But here we have the Disney stuff. Okay, I am just gonna put it out there, I am not a Disney person really at all. I have not been to like a Disney theme park since I was maybe 15. I haven't watched any like of the classic Disney movies since probably around the same time, and I'm not into like Marvel or Star Wars either, so really Disney's not really up my alley. These are very cute, especially like this 101 Dalmatians one, but like I said, I would feel like a fraud if I got these because I have not seen these movies in ages and I don't plan on it. So next we have these covers, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I really do like this. I, for some reason, am drawn to fabrics that look like they could be in your grandma's house. Like, somehow they unironically, like, speak to me. However, I don't think I like this Wildflowers or this Brownie Plaid more than covers that we've already seen. So I am going to pass on these. Not a huge fan of this striped situation or this, like, pinstripe dark situation here. The Liberty fabrics always interest me, sort of for the same reason as the Wildflower, where it does give sometimes like this could belong in your grandma's house. And I do like this a lot. I like the colors, but like I said, I don't like it more than those initial ones that we saw, so I am gonna pass. I'm also gonna pass on any of the zip covers. Plus, none of these designs are really speaking to me anyway, so that's fine for me. Now we are more into like the leather covers, which I always pass on because if I am gonna get a leather cover, I'd rather get it from like Gillio or somewhere like that. So now we're more into is it Mina Perhonen? Yeah, Mina Perhonen designs, which are always really pretty, but they're not exactly my style. So I am gonna pass on all of her stuff here, especially because it is more expensive. But yeah, it's really pretty. I think of all of the Mina Perhonen designs this year, this like light gray one is my favorite, but it's also a zip cover, so it's a no from me. And then we have these, which I've never seen before, but I have no interest in doing a lottery sale and they're very expensive. Gonna pass on those too. But I'm really impressed. I think there's a bunch of good options. There isn't a new like super neutral cover. I know a lot of people just get their covers from other shops, so they're not super invested in these, but I don't know, I'm really happy with the selection. I think it's a good one. So I think we should just go to the A6 and just sort of skim through because I think they're very similar. So I see we have some different colors here. I don't actually plan on including anything in the A6 size in my lineup. Of course, that could change, who knows? But like for the time being, I don't plan on it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I love this. I think this is stunning. The like yellow gradient into the sage color with the butterflies. And then this like seafoam interior. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. Wow, this is almost making me want to include an A6 in my lineup. I'm gonna try very hard to resist because I have no use for an A6 or an A6 cover, but oh my gosh, if I did, there would be no competition. This would win. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm like obsessed. Okay. This polar bear one, that's really cute. These look very similar. This one is different, but I'm not a huge fan of that, even if I was into the Mother franchise. Yep, these Disney ones look the same. These look very similar. These are all the same. Ooh, I do like this purple Liberty Fabrics colorway better than the blue one, but I still like, I mean, nothing's gonna beat that butterfly one, I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, these all look the same. Yep, this one is navy instead of gray, but honestly I think I prefer the gray one. Yep, and these look very similar. Okay, wow. The A6 lineup really brought it. I think it's better than the A5. Unfortunately, I'm not using an A6 planner. But yeah, this butterfly cover is incredible. I would give anything for this to be an A5. I'm a little disappointed now that I've seen it. Maybe I shouldn't have looked at the A6 lineup, but okay. So now to probably the most controversial portion of this lineup, at least from the small portion of the planner community that I've seen like give their opinion on it, the weeks. So what I've heard is that people are upset because there's no neutral option for the weeks. I think they're probably referring to the mega because there's less options, but I mean, it could be that there's no neutral options for the regular weeks as well. So like I said earlier in the video, the designs are really going to determine whether I purchase a weeks this year. So I'm going to be mainly focused on the normal weeks, but we will also look at the mega in case you guys are interested. So similar to the cousin, they are offering an English version now. This English only cover is so beautiful. Like, if anything were to get me to switch to the English weeks, it would be this cover. It's so stunning. This polar bear is adorable. Let me get to a picture I can zoom in on. Like, look how cute. And look, he's on the back with his little coffee. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. I love this. Unfortunately, it only comes in the English version, so I'm gonna have to pass, but it's stunning. So these I have definitely seen before. I think they're just saying that they're new because it's the 2023 version of the book, but these were definitely here last year. I don't understand the stripes. These aren't for me. I won't be buying these, even though they are neutral. Like, this could definitely just be a black cover, and then I don't think anyone would be upset, but yeah, I don't know why the stripe is there. Maybe there's a story to it and I'm just ignorant, but I don't understand. So next we have what I think are the basic ones. So this would be like the cloth covered hardback weeks. And these are very bright. So, oh, okay, there's some more colors down here, but they're the smooth. So I don't think they're the same. So in terms of just the normal weeks, you are only getting these bright colors, which I can see why people would be upset. These are very bright. They are not for everybody. However, I like them. And I think maybe I should explain a little bit. So I used to be one of those people who only used neutral things, but I think over time my planning style has kind of evolved to sort of embrace color and maybe just be more open to color. So in most of my life, I am a very neutral person. Like, for example, you can't see me right now, but I am wearing black leggings, a black tank top, and a gray jacket. Like, there is no color on me right now. So in many respects, I am a very neutral person. And when I do wear color, it's very dark and muted. It's not like I don't love color. Obviously, I do have a preference towards certain colors over others, like anybody would. But when it comes to color in general, I do like it. And I think that my planner is the place where I've sort of channeled all of that. Anyway, that was a very long-winded way of saying that I can understand why people are upset that there's no neutral options, but personally, I'm not looking for a neutral option, so I'm not upset with these colors. But I can understand why a lot of people are, but I also love this. So I personally am not complaining, but I sympathize with the people who are. So anyway, bit of a tangent, but back to the weeks. I think of all these colors, obviously the yellow is my favorite. Yellow is my favorite color. But I did buy a yellow weeks for this year, so I'm not exactly sure I want to get another yellow one. But this pink one is intriguing. Now, I'm not a huge fan of pink. It's one of those colors I don't prefer. But this, at least on my screen, is coming off very coral. And if it's a true coral color, I really do like this. But if it is actually more pink in person, I'm not gonna like it very much at all. So I want to add this to my list of things that I like, but I'm very nervous about it. I think I need to see somebody get this and show me what the color looks like before I order it, because I don't want to waste my money on a pink weeks because I don't want a pink weeks. I'll add it to the list, but maybe with like an asterisk. And I know it's called pink, but last year they had a peach weeks that was definitely not peach, it was pink. So I don't really trust the names, but I don't not trust the names enough to buy it, if that makes sense. Anyway, moving on. Here we have what so far have been the most neutral other than those like white line ones. But from what I've heard, because this has been like a main source of discourse online about this release, is that these are the most neutral options, but they made them in a version that doesn't lay flat. So I think if we go into this one, which is very neutral, it's tan, and then you go to this picture, it tints. And I think all of them are photographed that way. Like it won't lay flat. And to me, that's a huge deal breaker. Like this color blue is so pretty. I would buy this in an instant if it were in like the cloth version like these. But having a weeks not lay flat would drive me absolutely insane. I understand people being upset that the neutral options are in a version that doesn't lay flat, because that would piss me off too, to be perfectly honest with you. If I had really, really, really wanted one of these and it didn't lay flat, I'd be so upset. Also, unrelated with this, these three, even including this one, which I haven't looked at yet, but this is giving me very like neutral mild liner set vibes. Is it giving anybody else that? I don't know. This one called Champagne Gold, it's a very pretty color. Okay, this paper has a distinctive, elegant sparkle. Oh, it sparkles. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I like that or not. I feel like this would have looked better, like just normal without sparkle. Oof. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm not a fan of that. I don't know if I would call this pink and this blue neutral, but compared to this, yes, it is. But like, here's like, we gave you neutral options, but there's something off about each of them. Like these three don't lay flat. This one sparkles. It's like they couldn't just throw in like a non-sparkly version. Like I understand why people are upset. I really do. I sympathize very hard. Okay, so moving on to the designs. The bow and tie ones, I like them, but I feel like, okay, this is really cute. Okay, first and foremost, I really do like this. This is adorable. I love everything about this. However, my hesitancy with the bow and tie ones is that you're never guaranteed the placement of the design on the cover. It's just basically like based off what cut of fabric went onto your specific cover. So I am hesitant to buy them, but this is very cute and I think this is my favorite so far. So I think I would risk it for this because it is super adorable. I would just be scared that my placement would be weird, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not sure. Maybe this specific design is very consistent. It's not ugly and it's never looked bad, but I feel like that's something that would bug me personally. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. This is definitely going on the like list, but maybe I'll find one that I like more. All right, this one's really pretty. It's giving vintage, just based on like the art style, and vintage is not something that I'm a huge personal fan of. I don't know, it's not for me, so I'm gonna pass on this one. Here's that beautiful like red flower design. Like I said, it's very pretty, but it's not for me, so I'm gonna pass on that. All right, okay. I think this is that same designer that made that fruit tree cover that I really like. And like, this is very pretty, don't get me wrong. It doesn't compare to that other one, and I really, really wish that other one came on a weeks. I'm just disappointed that this isn't that other design, so I'm not gonna get this. Like I said, here's that children's book one, very cute. I love the like stacking thing that's going on, and I really, really like the spine. I think it's adorable, but not my vibe, so I'm gonna pass. There's another mother, and then the Disney and the One Piece, which I'm gonna pass on. Ooh, this calendar one, I remember almost buying last year, and the only reason I didn't buy it last year was because I was getting a mega and I really liked the yellow, but I was so close to buying this. I thought it was adorable. I think I like the other one a little bit better, but I mean, this is still really adorable. So yeah, this is going on the list. Very cute. All right, here we have another vintagey looking one. I feel like this is gonna appeal to a lot of people who like that vintage vibe, but I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. So that's a no for me. Ooh, this is stunning. Okay, this is really pretty. I love the colors. The only reason I'm hesitant to say that I would want this is because people on my planner kind of freak me out, except for like photos that I've taken of like me and my friends. I'll put those in my planner, like that's fine, but like any sort of sticker of a girl or like drawing of a girl or any person just kind of freaks me out in a way that I can't really understand or explain. But like even those like Pion girls, which are adorable objectively, like I don't like people in my planner, and having this person on the outside cover so that every time I go to my planner I see it. I don't know if I could make it, but it is really pretty and it's stunning. And I think it comes with this pencil board, which, to be perfectly honest with you, I love this. There's something about this cat on the front that is speaking to me personally. Like it's this perfect mix of like adorable and hilarious. Like those eyes, I don't know what it is about them. I don't know. I love this. I love this pencil board. I wish they sold this separately, but I've seen people say that they're not. It makes me almost want to buy the book just for the pencil board, but that'd be a ridiculous waste of money. All of you in the comments tell me not to do that because that's a huge waste of money, but I don't know. I love this pencil board. I love this design, but having a person on the front I think would get to me. So that's a no from me, unfortunately. And then, ooh, oh wow. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this so much. This is the Liberty Fabrics Pepper Weeks, and oh my gosh, this, the colors, the intricacy, oh my gosh, I love this so much. Does it kind of hurt my eyes? Yes. Does it kind of look like when you shut your eyes too hard and you start to see lights behind your eyelids? A little bit. But do I love it? Yes. Am I obsessed with it? Yes. Is this like, has this shot to like number 1 on my list of weeks that I'm considering? Yes, absolutely. This is so good. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not. I don't know if people are gonna like this as much as I do because it is a lot. It's very loud. It's in your face. Like you can't even read anything that's written on it. Like you can't even read like really the year. But oh my gosh, I love this so much. This has absolutely sold me on the weeks for this year. I will be buying this. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Let me know in the comments if you also like it, or if you're like, Nicole, that looks, I can't even explain it. It looks bad, but I love this. Oh my goodness. Please tell me this comes in the Japanese version. Oh, I hope it does. Oh, okay, good. Yay. Okay. Wow. I'm obsessed. And then now we have like that plaid again, and then the leathers. So this is kind of neutral. Well, no, it looks shimmery. Oh, it's shimmery. Oh no, why'd they do that? Ugh. That's disappointing. Okay, so that's the end of the regular weeks. Let's scroll down a little bit and just look at the megas, even though I'm not considering them. It just looks like the same bright colors, and then you have a couple sneakers, which I'm not a fan of the sneaker style, but if I was, I would heavily consider both of these options. I love navy and I love red. And like honestly, this red is speaking to me more than any of the other solid colors on this lineup. Now I empathize a lot more with the people who want a neutral planner. Not that this is neutral, but it's just the way that they gave you something you want so bad, but made something about it bad enough that you're not gonna want it anymore. Like you wish you wanted it, but you can't, like you don't, because there's just like one little thing wrong with it. And that's the fact that it's a sneaker version and not a normal version. I don't know, does that make sense at all? Like, I feel like that's what they did with all of these neutral options. They were like, here they are, but each one of them is just a little bit off to a point where you don't really want it anymore. Like, here's a neutral version, but it doesn't lay flat. Or here's a neutral version, but for some reason it sparkles. I don't know. I understand where people are coming from. And I understand the frustration, because about 1.5 years ago, that would have been me, and I would have been incredibly frustrated. So yeah. Okay, so we've been through all of the designs, and I'm going to edit down my like list into sort of a first draft of what I plan on ordering on September 1st when these all go on sale. I will link this website down below if you want to go and browse the lineup for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments if you plan on buying anything from the lineup. What was your favorite thing? What are you like disappointed about? thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!